What's up, everybody? Once again, my name is Matt, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. In the last episode, we crossed Hyrule Field and entered a new area of the Twilight Realm. And in this episode, well, we're going to try and dispel the Twilight here in the Kakariko province. So, let's start by talking to this light spirit. I am a spirit of light. Hero, chosen by the gods. Look for my light. Gather the light stolen by the shadows into this. Alright, so we got another vessel of light. Hooray! We know exactly what we need to do with this. And it's gonna take a while, trust me on that. The insects of darkness. They are the form taken by the evil that attached itself to my scattered light. In this shadowy twilight, the shadow insects are invisible, much as the people from your light world are. With the last of my power, let me mark your map with the location of the tears that have been turned into shadow insects. But be careful, the darkness now hunts you. Alright, so as you can see, there are a ton of white dots on our map now, but before we start collecting the tears, there's actually one more thing that I want to do, and it's kind of an important cutscene, so let's come over here and just talk to Midna. Hey, you can climb up here. Alright, that sounds like a good idea, so let's just use Midna to jump all the way up to this roof, and make sure you step on these boards, that way you can fall directly into this building. Now, as you can see, there are a ton of spirits in here, so what do you say we use our senses to, see what's going on? Cripes! I don't see those black brutes anywhere! They've got to be hiding somewhere waiting for their helpless prey to come out. Then, they'll feast! We are safe as long as we remain in here, child. Be at ease. Oh yeah? I wonder if the monsters out there agree with you. They sure didn't seem impressed by my bombs. How long do you think we can hold this sanctuary against beasts that strong, huh? Once they attack, it's over. Remember the lady from the general store? Just one of those things attacked her, and a whole gang from town went to save her. And what happened? She was already gone, and there were two monsters waiting. You connecting the dots? That means that if we get attacked by them, then we'll be Barnes. Look, Renato, all I mean to say is that it's risky here too. Ain't you got some place we can hide? There is a cellar. What? You got a cellar? Where's the entrance, man? The entrance to the cellar is designed to open when all the candles have been lit. I would not do that. When Father instructed me to secure the cellar, I saw insects like the beasts outside. Don't cry, Beth. It'll be okay. Link is coming to save us all. I can feel it. These kids knew to come save them. What a hero! How sad to be right in front of someone and not be noticed at all. You are chosen by the gods, and only that keeps you from turning into a spirit, or worse, into a dark monster when you enter the Twilight. and no one knows what you have done. You may be doomed to toil in obscurity forever. You're the type to worry about everything, I can tell. But don't fret over Princess Zelda. She chose this state of affairs after all. Anyway, what's with having to light candles to get to the basement? Not very subtle, is it? So, what are you gonna do now, my lonely little hero? Man, it's kind of sad, like, all of these people, they have no hope whatsoever, and then Colin's the only one who still believes that we're here to actually save him, and he's right. But in order to save them, we need to open up the basement, so just run around with that stick on fire. You'll be able to light all the candles, and that will pretty much open up the way to the basement. So let's head down here because, like that little girl said, she saw insects down here. And wouldn't you believe it, there are 3 Twilight Insects, or shadow bugs, whatever you want to call them. And we need to take these guys out, that way we can collect our first 3 tiers of light. It's nice that you get like 3 of them so quickly right off the bat, but like, trust me, those are the easiest ones to get in this area. So now we gotta get out of here, but we can talk to Midna, and obviously, how about that? She notices an exit. It looks like you can climb the scaffolding. Alright, so we'll just talk to her again, and of course, use her to jump our way out of here. And this will take us to the Kakariko Graveyard. So this is like still attached to the village, just a little bit on the outskirts. There's actually another shadow bug we can find around here somewhere. Where is he? He should be under the ground. Oh, there he is. Alright, so yeah, we gotta just like dig him up. And there we go. Now we can attack him and get ourselves our 4th tier of light. Get over here, man. I'm telling you, attacking these bugs is like one of the hardest things about getting the tiers of light. But there we go. Now we got it. Doesn't help that we have all these Twilight keys around us either. These guys need to just get out of here. Alright, so now that we got our 4th tier of light, we're pretty much done in the graveyard for now. So let's just leave. There's really nothing else that we can do in this area. Now, the reason why I'm saying this one takes forever is because all of the shadow insects are pretty much in the different houses here in Kakariko Village, and they can be really hard to track down if you don't know exactly where they are or how to sort of get them to come out from hiding. So let's go into this house real quick, and I'll sort of explain what I mean, since I know there are a couple of insects in here that we can collect pretty easily. First thing you want to do, turn on your senses. You can see that the insect is sort of inside this fireplace. So just like before with lighting the candles, what you want to do, grab a stick and then come over to this flame, light the stick on fire, and if we bring it over to this fireplace, we can put it down and sort of smoke the insect out. Now, where did it actually go? Because normally it lands in the center of the room. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, but like normally when you smoke it out, it sort of like flies away and lands in the center of the room. I don't know why it went up here, but doesn't really matter. We can just attack it and get our tier of light as usual. Now make sure you don't leave this building just yet, because there is still one more insect that you can actually collect. So make sure you always explore these buildings thoroughly, because 9 times out of 10, like if you don't know where the insects are already, you may miss one just by not like thoroughly exploring a building. Oh, I didn't even know there was an enemy up here. Get out of here, man. No one wants to deal with you. You can also knock down these like cupboards or whatever, and sometimes insects will be behind them, but in this case, it's just a rupee. The other insect is actually in this room though, and oh wow, we actually knocked it off the wall already. I believe it's normally on the wall where that bed is, but I guess since we like knocked down the shelving or whatever, it knocked off the bug for us, so that's kind of cool. But there we go, we got ourselves another tier of light, and I believe that is all the insects in this area. There's no more like white dots, so we should be good to leave this area, and we're pretty much just going to leave through the exact same entrance that we came in. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because in some cases you will exit through a different you know, way than when you came in to get like more bugs and stuff like that. So keep that in mind. Always look for like alternate ways to enter and exit buildings. Anyways though, let's come over to the side of this house, because there's actually a little tiny cave that we can crawl through. And yes, there is another insect inside this building. I believe it's just one of them. So let's get up here. And this one's actually very, very simple. So all you gotta do, turn on your senses, climb up here, and yep, there he is, just chilling out on the wall. So we can easily just attack him and grab this tier of light. There we go. Alright, so now we can be on our way. We'll just exit the same way we came in because there's really nothing else that we need to do in this building at this point. So we're doing good so far, but like, if you don't know where these insects are beforehand, like a lot of people consider this to be one of the hardest like tier of light missions just because all the different buildings you got to go in and how well hidden the insects actually are. And I can see why they would think that. Like, if I hadn't played this game before, this would probably take me a lot longer, and it's still going to take quite a while. But anyways, there's another insect inside this building, and oh yeah, he's under the crate. I thought he was like behind the cupboard, but that's a different house. So, whoops. Let's just push this crate this time. There we go. And there's our little insect buddy. So, let's just grab his tier of light, and then we will be on our way. Now, to get out of here, what you want to do is... Oh, wait, no, that's a different house. Never mind. I'm getting all of my houses confused. In this one, all we got to do, step up here and, Oh, wait, actually, hang on. Let's go down one more, and... There we go. Now we can talk to Midna. If you're done with your errand, then let's get out of here. Yeah, you gotta talk to Midna first, otherwise she won't, like, let you use her jumping ability to get out of the house. I don't know why. It's kind of weird, but not really that big of a deal. Anyways, let's head over to this weird metal-looking building and go on top of its shed because we're gonna use this to jump right through this window and into this weird, like, industrial-looking building. But let's head upstairs because this is where the next insect is, and this is the one that is behind the cupboard. So there we go. Come down here, man. You know what? All right, you know what? Fine. We'll do it this way. Oh man, there we go. Got ourselves another tier of light, and you'll notice that there's actually another exit up on the top, and that's how we're actually going to get out of this building, because I don't believe you can exit through the broken window. But it doesn't matter because we actually need to go up here. This will pretty much take us to the roof and give us access to this upper area of Kakariko Village. And, ooh, there's another insect over here. So, let's go and follow him into this next house. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, I always forgot. You always have to press up to continue, like, crawling through that little cave. I always forget that part isn't automatic because, like, the first time, it is. Anyways, there's some insects hiding in, like, this fireplace again, so... We've done this trick before. Let's just grab this stick and light that place on fire. That'll show these guys. So, aha! Except, that'll actually light the insects on fire and not light the whole place on fire. What did you do? Sorry, but as romantic as this is, I'm not going to stay here with you. I'm getting out. So yeah, Midna is getting out of this place, and I think we should follow her because this place is about to blow. So, let's get out of here, man. We'll just chalk that up to a freak accident. But yeah, the entire place just literally blows up. And what's funny is, yep, there's 3 tiers of light just left behind. So the insects died in the explosion. I don't suppose there's any nicer way to hunt these things, huh? Well, you had to sacrifice someone's house to find tiers of light. But that's how the cookie crumbles, right? I'm glad Midna is so supportive of us and our destructive habits. But there we go. Nice and easy, 3 tiers of light. Alright, now there's only one more white dot on our map right now, but that's actually not entirely true. I believe there's 2 more dots after this one, but we have to go to a sort of different section on the map. So, for now, let's just head up this mountain, because there is one more building that we can enter and get the last insect of this area. So, let's just dig through. Alright, you know what, Cargrock? You need to get out of here. Let me just turn on my senses. That way we can dig through this. I always forget you have to do that sometimes. But anyways, now that we're in this house, let's figure out where this last insect actually is. Oh yeah, this one's easy. It's actually right inside one of these pots. So, let's just get this guy. Bam, done. Alright, give me your tier of light. And after this, well, guess what? we've only got 3 more Tears of Light to collect. So let's get out of this joint. There is nothing else in here for us. It seems like we're making good progress, but there's still kind of a lot to do, believe it or not. Anyways, let's take a leap of faith and just jump right back down into the village. Now, we actually want to exit the village towards the upper left area, actually. And that's where the rest of the bugs are going to be. There's also a few other things that we can do along the way, but ooh, check it out. There's a spirit all the way up there. I wonder who that could be. Looks like the path's impassable, but I can get you up it if you want to go. Alright, well that is good because we need to do that. So let's just come over here and let's use Midnight to jump all the way over here. Now, check it out. This is actually the spirit of a Goron, my personal favorite race in the Zelda series, but we're not going to listen to him right now. We'll learn more about the Gorons a little bit later on, so I kind of want to save that until then. Yes, there's some more, you know, shadow creatures over here. We're not going to deal with them, though, so let's just ignore them for now and walk right by them. I'm more interested in actually getting all of the shadow bugs so we can finish filling up the Tears of Light. And speaking of which, there is a bug in this area. I think he's actually up one, though. Oh, watch out for these, like, steam things, too, because they will do damage to you. But, there he is. I knew he was over here somewhere. Oh, and there's actually another thing in this area that's new as well. I'll show that off right after we get this Tear of Light. So, right up here is a Howling Stone. So, what do you say we listen to it real quick? So as you can see, it's sort of like making a note for us to follow, and we can actually howl, which I'm really bad at, by the way, but you can howl by pressing A and then use the analog stick to like change your pitch and stuff, and if you actually do it correctly, I'm surprised it even worked, because that was like really, really bad, but yeah, check it out. It's the Golden Wolf, and we know exactly who that is. I love this scenery, by the way. Alright, let's try it again, but do it a little bit better. That wasn't too bad, and you might actually recognize this tune, so give it a listen real quick. Sound familiar? You might know that as the Song of Healing. Let teaching of old pass to you. Take sword in hand and find me. Alright, so once we turn back into a human, we'll have to make sure we can find the Golden Wolf again to learn a new hidden skill. But yeah, like all of the, oh, and he's marked on our map too for us, but all those like Howling Stone tunes, they're pretty much going to be tunes from other Zelda games like Ocarina of Time, or in this case, Majora's Mask. And I just think it's really cool how they have like little subtle references to previous Zelda titles in that with the Howling Stones and stuff like that. Although I'm really bad at the Howling Stones, like I gotta get better at them. I don't know, for whatever reason my brain just always messes it up. Anyways, here we are at Death Mountain. Yeah, it looks a little bit different, especially if you're used to the one, you know, from Ocarina of Time, but it's still equally as cool. We also have 4 Shadow Beasts over here, so it's a little bit different, but make sure you go over to this, like, singled out one and take him out first. That way, you know, you have all this area to take out 3 of them, and, aw, man, this is not gonna work, is it? Well, that kind of stinks. I messed that one up a lot. I always do that, man. I don't know why, like, I can never get this right on the first try. Anyways, let's take this guy out again. And now I should only have 2 of these guys to take on. So 1, 2, buckle my shoe, there we go. Second time's the charm, my friends. And that, of course, will create another portal for us here at Death Mountain. We can use that a little bit later on. Anyways, turn your senses because, yep, there is another shadow bug right over here, and if you want to, like, oh, come on, that was, like, totally close enough. Alright, friend. Can you, like, fly a little bit lower? Because I cannot hit you. Come on, buddy. Get down here, dude. What are you doing? There we go. Alright. That guy was, like, trolling us, man. I don't know what's up with that. But check it out. There's only one more shadow insect left. Alright, so let's just call upon Midna and jump up here. Watch out for that steam, by the way. You don't want to jump, like, into it because it will interrupt your jump and do a little bit of damage. Speaking of interruptions, watch out for the rocks here, too, because they are all over the place. But let's just call Midna one more. Are you kidding me, man? As soon as I say watch out for the rocks, I get hit by one. What are the odds of that? Anyways, like I was saying, use Midna one more time to jump right up here. And the last insect is in this area. So let's just jump down, and it's somewhere over there. It is. Oh my gosh, it's the last guy. Are you kidding me? All right, you know what? Let me just, like, get rid of all these other freaking Twilight monsters first. And, alright, Bug, you need to die. Where are you? Get over here. Alright, fine. And Cardrock, get out of here, too. You're dead as well. Where's my Tear of Light? I just want to get that and get out of here, man. It's scary. Oh, alright. There we go. We finally filled up the Vessel of Light after, like, 900 hours. At least, that's what it felt like. But it's done. The Vessel of Light is full of tears, and the light has returned to this area. We did it. And we're back to our human self. And oh man, look at Death Mountain. It looks so cool in the background. Aw, I was just starting to have fun. Don't forget that Fuse Shadow. See you later. Bye, Midna. It's not really like you're going anywhere. You're just becoming our shadow. So it's not like you're leaving. But yeah, whatever. I digress. And here he is. It's the light spirit that we saved. My name is Eldin. I am one of the light spirits of Hyrule. I am the spirit that guards these lands. O great hero chosen by the gods. The dark power you seek lies in the sacred grounds of the proud mountain dwellers. But already those grounds have been defiled, draped in shadow, and seeded with evil. You must go to those sacred grounds and cleanse them. Link! Poor Colin, man. He just gets pushed in the dirt. Haha! See, Beth? I told you Link would save us. You are the one from Ordon whom these children spoke of. We are well met. I am Renato, shaman of this town. And this is my daughter, Luda. Oh man, poor Barnes. The beast took us and left us to die, but Mr. Renato found us. At first, I couldn't believe they had come from so distant a place as the Ordon province. Yeah, we don't remember much. All of a sudden everyone was captured, and then, until now, it's been like a nightmare. Yeah, it was like a terrible dream, and we couldn't wake up. Nightmares are everywhere these days, it seems. This village has certainly seen its share of recent hardships. The Dark Beast attacked, but even worse was the sudden and inexplicable change in the mountain-dwelling Goron tribe. They had long been our friends, but suddenly treated us as foes. Even now, they refuse to permit us entry into their minds. It strains the limits of belief to think that such a gentle and proud tribe could change so suddenly. It makes me wonder if something in those minds is the cause of this change. In any case, you must take these children and flee this village before more nightmares descend. I, of course, cannot leave my village in such a time. There is no telling what may happen to us here. But it is my job to try and coax the Gorons back from their recent change of heart. Alright, well, we dispelled the Twilight here in Kakariko Village, and it seems like the Light Spirit wants us to go to Death Mountain. However, we're going to do that in the next episode. So if you guys enjoyed this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. Once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.